50. Come on, have a look. This question also belongs to the same module, problem solving and data analysis. And from the topic, like from that module, it belongs to the topic, which is ratio, rates, proportional relationships, and the unit solved problems involving derived units. Okay, so basically that also belongs to the kind of arithmetic section. That means you can understand like it belongs to the problem solving. Okay, now question number 15 is saying the density of a certain type of wood is 353 kilogram per cubic meter. Okay, so they are saying the density is 353 kilogram per cubic meter. So of course it's a measurement, it's a numeral, so we have to remember that. Okay, and that is kilogram per cubic meter. Now the question is saying a sample of this tire of wood is in the shape of a cube and has a mass of 345 kilograms. Okay, so they are saying there is a sample which is like in the shape of a cube. Okay, and it has mass as 345 kilograms. So either you call it as a mass or you call it as a weight. Okay, it's one and the same thing, because see, have a look on the unit. The unit is what? Kilogram only. Okay, now it is asking to the nearest hundredth of the meter, what is the length of one edge of the sample? Okay, now let's just analyze this question from the beginning. Now see, they are saying the density of a certain type of wood is what? 353 kilogram per cubic meter. So I can say the density is what? 353 kilogram per cubic meter. So that is how I must represent the unit. Okay, now let's just assume I don't know the formula, but with the help of this unit, can't I say that density would be mass upon volume? You tell me why. So because see, the very first thing I have kilogram. So kilogram means what? Either mass or weight. Okay, and the second thing in the unit I have meter cube. So meter cube means what? It is cube of three things. That means either it can be see length, width, and the height. Are you getting my point? So definitely this is actually the formula for the density. And even if like you do not remember the formula, okay, so you can derive it with the help of the given unit. Is it clear? Okay, now further the question is saying a sample of this type of wood is in the shape of a cube. Okay, cube means what? All of its side is of same length. Okay, now, and it has a mass of 345 kilogram. So can I say here for this question the value of m would be what? It would be 345 kilogram. Okay, so this is the mass. Now to the nearest hundredth of a meter. So I have to find the answer in the meter. What is the length of one edge of this sample? Okay, now see how to proceed. See, first of all, I know the formula. So I have the value of density and I have the value of this mass. So can't I find out the volume? First of all, see, with the help of these two things, of course, so let's just put them in the formula. So put this value here and of course the first one, the density value here in this formula. Okay, so if I do so, I'm going to have 353 equals to 345 divided by volume. Okay, now this is the volume of what? It is the volume of cube. Okay, so volume of cube would be what? It would be 345 divided by 353. Okay, now just simplify that, find out the value 345 divided by 353. Okay, so we are going to have, let's say, 0.977. Okay, so volume would be what? 0.9773. Okay, and so on. Now have a look. This sample is in the shape of what? It is in the shape of cube. Okay, so can't I say that this is actually the volume of cube? Okay, so if I just assume the side length of the cube as a, if I just assume that, and the question is asking for that. Okay, so if the volume of cube is this and if the side length is a, so can't I say this is the value of a cube? That a cube would also be 0.9773 and so on. You tell me, because see, volume of cube is what? Each of its side is of same length. Okay, so length into width into height. Okay, so obviously the side length is a, so this is the value of your a cube. And you are looking for what? You are looking for the value of a. So just take the cube root of this and you will find your answer. Okay, so just take the cube root of that. So take it and you will find the answer as C. Now, once I take the cube root, so the value of A comes out as 0.9923. Okay, and so on. Some decimal places are also there, but you can conclude the answer up to 2 decimal places. So value of A should be what? 0.99. So this is the side length of the cube. Okay, and that has to be your final answer. So look at for the option, is there any option which is saying so? So have a look. Of course, my option B is saying the same thing, that the side length of the sample, that is the side length of the cube, has to be what? It has to be 0.99. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. So the question is just so simple. Only this formula plays the most important role. But you have to, analyze the statements given to you in the question. Like the sample is in the form of a cube. Okay. And its volume is given. So how to relate the side length with the volume? So obviously with this formula, like volume is equals to what? A cube. So I'm going to write down the formula here for you. Like volume of sample or volume of cube is what? A cube. Okay. So of course the formula for the density and this formula for the volume is going to play the major key role. Okay. So that is why these two things makes this question number 15 as the important one. I hope that is clear to everyone. Clear? Okay, guys. So